Welcome back to Primetime News, and a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, new COVID-19 restrictions could be announced come Tuesday as a cabinet subcommittee prepares to meet this weekend in the face of an uptick in COVID-19 cases. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the revelation in Parliament this afternoon. Now, Vashon Brown covered the sitting and now joins us live. Vashon?
All right, thank you so much, Janella. Well, the country recorded 122 new cases of COVID-19 yesterday, the highest single-day rise in more than 8 weeks. Now, obviously, a single-day figure is not indicative of a trend, but the Prime Minister says there is enough information to suggest that the country may very well be in the early stages of its third wave. It's 3 weeks after the relaxation of COVID-19 measures, including the reopening of the entertainment sector.
We're starting to see an uptick in our numbers and maybe in the early stages of our third wave.
Some key COVID-19 indicators already heading in the wrong direction. For example, the current positivity rate of 9.9% is still above the target of 5%. So new restrictions could be coming.
The purpose of my presentation to this Honourable House today is not to announce any changes to the measures which currently are set to expire on August 10. However, based on the early warning signs that we are seeing, the COVID subcommittee of Cabinet will be meeting this weekend to review the situation to consider whether there may be need to tighten some of the measures in advance of August 10.
The Prime Minister says the country will hear by Tuesday whether there will be changes to the current measures. Mr. Holness says Western parishes in particular are seeing a greater level of spread in cases. Hanover and Westmoreland, for example, are seeing a level of spread that is 2 to 3 times higher than in Kingston and St. Andrew.
Over the past 7 days, Hanover and Westmoreland recorded 107 new cases, whilst the KSA, that is Kingston and St. Andrew, and St. Catherine combined recorded 197 new cases yesterday.
But to those who say the rise in cases was expected given recent relaxation of the measures, a defense from the Prime Minister.
I want to reject the notion that opening up the economy and maintaining a low infection rate are not possible together. Both things can work together. It is possible to go about your normal daily activities, but to do so in a safe way. What is driving the spread is indiscipline, complacency, and lack of diligence in observing the protocols.
Mr. Holness is again urging people to follow the rules. In the meantime, he says it would be wishful thinking to believe that the highly transmissible Delta variant of COVID-19 will not get to Jamaica if it's not already here. Now, you may recall that there was concern from health officials last year, August, about the role of Independence and Emancipation holiday gatherings in the spike in cases at that time. So what will be the situation this year? Prime Minister Andrew Holness responded to concerns from the opposition about the Emancipendence period.
We have put in measures to ensure that it will not be the same free-for-all in terms of this Emancipendence weekend, that the events that are permitted are controlled events. In our last year with the Emancipendence period, there were really very little control over events. Now, with the protocols that we have put in place, the events should be controlled. That is, the large events.
So as for small events, he says monitoring will have to be increased for those community events during the upcoming holidays. Janella, it's back to you.